In the medieval period, India attracted numerous foreign travelers who came for a variety of reasons such as trade, religious pilgrimage, and to witness the rich culture and wealth of the subcontinent. These travelers, coming from regions like China, Persia, Central Asia, and Europe, not only contributed to our understanding of medieval India but also provided detailed accounts of its society, economy, and culture. Today, let's explore the writings and contributions of some of the most prominent foreign travelers to India during this period. Yun Sang. Yun Sang was a Chinese Buddhist monk who journeyed to India during the 7th century. He traveled to India during the reign of Harshvardhan. Yun Sang's primary aim was to study Buddhism and collect sacred texts. His memoir, Great Sang Records on the Western Regions, is one of the most important accounts of medieval India. Yun Sang's account provides a detailed description of Indian society, culture, and the flourishing Buddhist institutions, particularly the renowned Nalanda University. He also noted the religious harmony in the Indian subcontinent, where different faiths coexisted peacefully. His work is an invaluable resource for understanding both the political climate and the religious practices of the time. Ibn Battuta. Another significant traveler was Ibn Battuta, a Moroccan explorer who arrived in India in 1333 CE during the reign of Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Ibn Battuta's Rihla journey is a fascinating account of his travels across the Islamic world, including his detailed observations of India. Ibn Battuta worked as a judge in the Tughlaq administration and wrote extensively about his experiences in Delhi and other parts of India. His accounts cover the customs, laws, and daily life of people in India, as well as the political and social organization under the Delhi Sultanate. He was particularly impressed by the grandeur of the Sultan's court and the administration's complexity. Al-Biruni. Al-Biruni, a Persian scholar, visited India during the early 11th century, accompanying Mahmud of Ghazni on his invasions. He is best known for his work Kitab al-Hind, the Book of India, in which he meticulously documented his observations of Indian society, culture, and religion. Al-Biruni's account is particularly valuable as he provides a detailed comparison of Indian civilization with that of the Islamic world. He observed India's customs, religious practices, and social structure with an analytical eye. He also delved into Indian science, mathematics, and astronomy, showing a deep respect for the country's intellectual achievements. Although Marco Polo is primarily known for his travels to China, he also visited parts of India during the 13th century. As a Venetian merchant, Polo journeyed along the Silk Road and reached the court of the Chola dynasty in southern India. His account, The Travels of Marco Polo, describes the riches, customs, and trade practices he encountered. Polo also mentions the prosperity of the Indian Ocean trade network and the exotic goods that were traded between India and other parts of the world. Though some scholars debate the accuracy of his account, his observations contribute to the understanding of India's role in global trade during the medieval period. In conclusion, the accounts of these foreign travelers offer a fascinating glimpse into the vibrant and diverse world of medieval India. Through their eyes, we gain a deeper understanding of the culture, politics, religion, and society that shaped India during this period. Their writings have become invaluable historical resources, helping historians and scholars piece together the rich tapestry of India's past. Now in the end, a practice question for you. Ibn Battuta worked as a judge in the court of which Delhi Sultan? Alauddin Khilji, Ibrahim Lodi, Muhammad bin Tughlaq, or Sher Shah Suri? Let us know in the comments. Like, share and subscribe.